Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the project we're making today. Okay, so let me give you the supplies. We are using mint macaron cardstock, and this measures 10 by 6 1/4. We've got 2 pieces of the Designer Series paper. This is in the Subtles pack, and it measures 3 by 4 1/2. So if you cut that at 4 1/2 and then 3 inches, you get 2 pieces because these sheets are originally 6 by 6, okay? And then I've got 1 piece of Whisper White that is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. I wanted to make sure I've got that right. Okay, so let me get the Simply Scored scoring tool out. I'm going to place the mint macaron cardstock on the landscape side, which is the 10-inch side, and I'm going to score it at 3 1/4, 4, 4 3/4, 8, 8 3/4, and 9 1/2. I'm going to turn it on the 6 1/4 inch side, which I call the portrait side, and I'm going to score that at 1 1/2. I'm going to fold on the score lines and burnish it with the bone folder. A couple more. Okay, now let's take our scissors and place the 1/2 inch strip over here, okay? You're going to cut up to the score line here. You're going to skip the middle one and cut the next one. Same thing over here. You're going to cut up to the score line, skip that middle one, and cut this one. And you're going to remove this small section, then angle cut this one and this one, okay? This is where you're going to place your adhesive. We're going to go ahead and do that. Place the tear and tape on there. Okay, we're going to add another piece in just a second. So let me go ahead and remove the backing of the tear and tape. Fold that down and fold this over. Okay, so that's the back of our bag. This is going to be the front. So we're going to add our tear and tape right here. Okay, fold that down, this over, and that. Okay, and there's our bag. Now we're going to add the Designer Series paper. So I'm going to turn both of those pieces over and get my liquid glue. Okay, first one. Now if you wanted to save on Designer Series paper, you could not decorate the back, but since we're wrapping the ribbon around it, I think that decorating the back is a good idea. Okay, so now let's stamp. Actually, what we're going to do first is cut this out using the stitched rectangle framelits. So I'm going to take this rectangle framelit and I'm going to cut out one piece. Okay, so I'm just going to run this through. Okay, here's our rectangle. Now let's take our 2 images, and we want to stamp the greeting closer to the top up here. And then we're going to stamp the flowers right below that. We're going to take that stitched rectangle framelit again, and we're going to flag the ends using this same die. Okay, so back on the Big Shot, and then I want to, oh, it looks like I got ink on it. Oh, well. Okay, so I'm making sure that the point's there, and then it's going to the edge on each side, okay? Okay. And there it is. Now we can color our image with Stampin' Blend markers. So we are using a whole collection, light and dark Daffodil Delight, light and dark Flirty Flamingo, dark Mint Macaron, light Granny Apple Green, and Pool Party Combo. I'll put this back over here so that you can see it. Okay, so we're going to start with the dark Mint Macaron. And I'm going to color the leaves of the flowers. I'm going to take one small break and let you know this is Grandma's House stamp set, and although I'm not a grandmother yet, I love, love, love this stamp set. You're going to see me use this image next. So if you're not a grandma yet, like myself, you can use any greeting set you have. So today we're using Itty Bitty Birthdays, but you could use any greeting to go with these beautiful little flowers, okay? Now I'm going to take the light Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to color these little dots inside that one. And then I'm going to take the light Flirty Flamingo and color the petals. And then the dark Flirty Flamingo, and I'm just going to trace this circle like that. I'm going to take the dark Daffodil Delight, and then the light Daffodil Delight. Oops, I just went out of the line. Oh well. Okay, I'm going to take the dark Pool Party, and I'm going to trace these lines. And then I'm going to take the light Pool Party and color it in. Last but not least, the Granny Apple Green. So I'm going to trace the stem and then go over the Mint Macaron. I want to give it a different shade of green. Whoops, I went outside the line again. Okay, so now we're ready to add it to our box, but first we need to tie the ribbon. So I'm going to take this beautiful Mint Macaron textile ribbon, is what it's called. I've got a whole bundle of that, don't I? Okay, so I'm just going to tie a bow up here at the top. Okay, so now we can just straighten up the ribbon. And we want to add the sequins. So we're going to add 2 dimensionals here on the box, or the bag. We're calling this a bag, a gusseted bag. So we're going to add that. And then we're going to take these iridescent sequins. I keep calling them iridescent eyes, but they're just iridescent. Okay, so I'm going to take the putty end of my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to get out the sequence that I want. I probably should have done this ahead of time, but this little putty end makes it a whole lot easier to pick these things up. Let's get a little teeny tiny one here. And then one more of these. Okay, so what we're going to do is take a little bit of the liquid glue, put just a little bit there. And then I'm going to use the putty end, and I'm going to pick up the sequin with my take your pick tool, and then I'm going to place this on here and then hold it down for a second with my paper piercer. Same thing with this one. Pick up a little bit of the glue. Okay. And the last one, oops, I think I got adhesive on both sides. It's okay because it dries clear. Okay, put this one in here and this one in here. Okay, so here's the one we just made, and here's the original. Pretty cute, right? Don't forget, there's a free PDF over on my website, and enter to win Chick Candy 34. It has its own post, so all you got to do is look for Chick Candy 34 and leave a comment to enter to win. These are the 2 stamp sets that I'm giving away. Okay, don't forget also, there's only a couple more days left of the bonus days coupon, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks a lot. Bye.